Okay, these are prop firms that I use to attempt to become profitable. So I did my little research here to see which one was the cheapest, and I attempted to target the cheapest ones and work from there. So what I decided upon was three major ones. Fourth one being the outlier, and some of the other ones were just being, when I first got into it, I didn't know anything better. So to start off, so I tried Funding Pips, Funding Traders, and Maven. Those are the three primary ones that I felt was economical. And then I also traded Funding Next, and AquaFunded, and of course FTMO, and also Ryze Funding. I spent quite a bit of money on Ryze Funding. Let's see here. That's the way it went. Okay, so I listed some of them, some of the accounts that were in there. So approximately about $1,000 was spent on Ryze Funding. I like the fact that they were doing like a $500 kind of an account kind of thing. So I used that to learn some few things. And then I tried Defunded, and that one just didn't work out for me. And then I spent a great deal of money, approximately about $7,000 on FTMO. These are all 10K challenges. Some of them were like 100K, some were 50K, some were 25K. 25Ks were 270 bucks, just like that. I spent quite a bit of money on the 50K, even though I didn't know what I was doing. Then I tried, I spent some money on Funding Next here, Funding Next. There's quite several more than this, I think. I'll go into more detail. And then I got into AquaFunded. So I spent I must have spent about 12 different ones here. 12 approximately. Currently it's at about 12 accounts, I think. Approximately at about 42 bucks each. So that should be about 500 bucks, I think. And then here, Maven Trading. That's probably right around there. About 300 bucks on Maven Trading. And then I spent approximately, I spent a lot of money on here. I must have failed. I'm not sure how many is that. That's quite a bit, right? So it must be over 100 now on Funding Pips. I would lose every time because I would get tilted, and then I would as soon as I lost a few, I would get out of control, and I would immediately lose anyway. So I primarily focus on these three now, and I didn't update this up to the point where it reflects like $17,000 right now. It's probably somewhere around 17,000 bucks. Yeah, and currently I'm focused on one of them at about a 10K challenge now. I'm seeing some positive traction in it, and so I look forward to disclosing that fact soon. Okay, these are the prop firms that I've been using. Let's see. First, I started with FTMO. So if I look at the, let's see, FTMO accounts, verification of FTMO accounts. So if I look at here, show all. Location. See, there was one that was an FTMO account right there, just one. This was a 50K. I got to this point and I lost it immediately. So there's 4 of them that went to verification. And then here's where the challenge is. Here's where it is right here. I mean, if I click on it, I can just scroll through it. I mean, there's a lot. Look how many there are. These are all the fails that I had. Now these people don't take US clients, so that's that. Okay, so that's FTMO. Then I traded a few funding next. So let's take a look at it. Inactive. Breached. Let's look at the breached. So looks like there's 3 of them that breached. So it looked like I lost 3 of them. I thought there was more. Oh. So it looks like I had 3 of them with the 5K accounts. Yeah, that's all. Huh. Yeah, 3 accounts from there. Then this is Maven Trading. Now, look at all the accounts. That's quite a bit. Dashboard. Now their website is a little bit. Their website is a little bit. Trading overview. Okay. So it looks like these are all the accounts that I've used. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 accounts that failed. There's currently 1 that's still active. I'm slowly. I have 3. I'm trying 3 10Ks now through Maven, Funding Pips, and Funding Traders. So this is the one that that I just started. Wow, this was they had an issue with MT5, and so I just jumped into there to burn some time while waiting for this. Funding Traders. So this one had, what was that, like 12, 16? What was that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, 16. 2, 4, 16 accounts. Okay, there's 16 accounts. 1 that is still active, right? So that's 1 active. So that's a lot of money. Even though even though the amount is small, but multiply like 16 times, that's a lot. Then here, not past accounts. Look at all this. These are all the fails that I did. Look at that. Look how many there are. I'm scrolling through. There's a lot. There's a lot. There must be like 100 of these that I failed. Every one of them, 2 factors. Not knowing what I'm doing. That's 1. Second part is tilting. Tilting causes this. I would get upset when it drops, and then I would just try to make it up as fast as I can, and I go big size, and that even makes it worse. Because I'm in a state of mind where I have a disadvantage. After having a disadvantage, then I'm attempting to arouse emotion and makes it even worse. So that's why on 100 Ds were fails. Okay, that's a lot of money. Currently, I have 1 of them. If I look here, I'm up 140. That's actually on the first day I made about 1.44%. And this one, the limit is profit target is essentially profit target is $800 right here. Profit target is $800 right there. But my focus is on funding traders. I'm going to focus on one, and then as I become an expert at it, then I can switch to the other two, and then expand more out as I fine tune my trading solution. Okay, so now I turn that off and I go into failed. Let's go to the failed. So if I look at the failed again, this is a lot of fails. Look at that. Look at all the lot of fails. I primarily stuck to the 5K accounts because it was the cheapest. But cheapest still means like, what is that, like 35 bucks, somewhere around there. Multiply that by 100, that's about like 3,000 bucks, and that adds up to 17,000, almost $20,000 in prop firm challenges, and these are all making up 300 plus prop firm challenges. So this is in step 2 of the two-phase 10K challenge, and I look forward to completing that hopefully this coming week. But that is the extent to my journey into prop firm industry. I'm sure there is once I get funded, there's a couple of rules that I have not incurred yet. The one rule is that while trading in the challenge stage, I am not under the rule of not trading the news. But when I get funded, I cannot trade the news. Okay, that's one rule difference. And there's also the factor of commission that I need to tie that into when I'm making a trade. So those are two things that I need to be leery of as I become a funded trader. I'm looking forward to that this year. May God be so kind. So that is why I failed 300 prop firm challenges. 300 prop firm challenges. 300 prop firm challenges so far this year. I mean, not this year, but so far.